Welcome, everybody. We're here with another Rev Talk. And we couldn't decide what to call it. And Reverend Kim came up with the perfect thing, the guilt train. And I've been dealing with my mother-in-law for years, and I'm starting to lose it. And I know I just take a deep breath. I have to do this, I have to do that. And then we get this message today from Angel Amy, and it makes me feel like it's the universe throwing all this at me, and I just need to look at it in a different way. And you try and you do it. But Reverend Kim has helped me see the other side, because there's always two sides to a coin. And you go right or you go left, or you accept it the way it is, but you still have to live it 24/7. And that's where I'm having my problems.
Well, you had said that you felt guilty because you didn't think you were doing enough for her. So I had to take the tough love act and just remind you of all the years that she has lived with you and all the things that you have done. You take her everywhere you guys go. You feed her, you bathe her, you clothe her, you do all of this. And yes, she goes out the door and you go running after her. You know, all of this stuff that people forget. And like we said, I get it. We think to ourselves that we should be better because we're quote unquote more awakened or enlightened, or we've been on this spiritual path, so we should be these marvelous, compassionate, wonderful human beings. And yes, wouldn't it be nice? And the fact of the matter is, you're dealing with her 24 hours a day, and there's 24 hours in a day. 24 hours. Cut yourself some slack, because yes, you are inundated all the time. And you can keep this together. And then there just comes a point when, okay, you know what? You're human. It happens. You get frustrated. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be exhausted about it. Give yourself a break. You're doing fine. You're doing good. It's okay.
That's helped me so much, because I don't look at all the little things I do, and I don't look at how time consuming it is, the 24/7, because I've always done it. I've
Right.
done it for over 30 years.
Yes.
And
30 years. Okay. 30 years. Okay. And what I said to you, and I'll say this here, and it'll be recorded, 30 years, and she's still alive. You haven't killed her. That's the bonus right there. 30 years of every day, every day, every day. Give yourself a break, okay? Cut yourself some slack. You're doing fine. You're doing good, okay? We all slip. We all get frustrated. It's okay.
It's funny, because at least once every 3-4 months, I go down and babysit, and everybody goes, "Why are you going down and babysitting?" It's a break.
Yeah.
And the kids are in school. I have a whole day to myself to do nothing. And I do nothing. Then everybody, "Oh, mom, you've got to do something. Oh, mom, do this. Oh, mom." No, I don't have to do anything, and I don't have to do anything for anybody,
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Those are my blessings I look at, because, in May, I'm supposed to go down. I'm thinking, okay, it's great. I get 21 days off, maybe. We'll see if it comes to fruition.
Well, it'll work out exactly the way it's supposed to. And
Yeah.
that's one of the things I have to tell myself a lot as well. And I also, find myself, I get frustrated with myself. I should be. Well, I need to stop shooting all over myself, basically. So we need to stop shooting all over ourselves, because you're doing the best you can. Okay, we're doing the best we can. Each and every moment, we're just trying to get through, and sometimes that's just it's got to be enough.
I always say that. That's one of the 4 agreements. Always do the best you can. And it's so true, because no matter what is happening, whatever is going on, if you do the best you can, you've done all there is to do. You did your part, and that is
Exactly.
important. And the other one is don't take things personally. Well, that's what I do with her. And so when I can just stop and say, don't take it personally, it's very, very soothing, because she's not there, and I know she's
Well,
not.
because it's not about you.
That's right. It's her journey.
It's her journey, and yes, when you're in the midst of it, it's very difficult to pull yourself back and to say, this isn't mine. You're right in the middle of it. You're caught up in it, and that's part of the human experience as well. So it's good. Pat yourself on the back when you stop yourself and you say, wait a minute, like you say, don't take it personally. Right there is the light bulb that goes off. There it is.
I was just talking with a friend from New Zealand, and she was mentioning our mutual friend's mother finally passed away. And she doesn't know what to do with herself, because she went to the nursing home every single day, and now she's at a loss. And I'm thinking, oh, am I going to be there? And no. Then I look at it. No, it's time for me. It's
Right.
my time now.
It's always
So
been your time. Okay. It has always been your time. You make the choices, what to do, what not to do. I know she's traveling, right?
she's traveling.
But it's always been your time. Always. What you choose to do with your time is your choice.
Hence the guilt comes in. Should I just put her in a home? It's not my responsibility. It's my time. I should do what I need to do.
If you're asking
The
the
boundaries are
universe,
hard.
if you're asking the universe, please help me figure this out, you're going to get an answer. It's when you phrase that question, why is she still here? Kind of thing. Why is she still wandering around? Why? That's not the right question to be asking. Or to rephrase it. Thank you so much for finding a place for her that's going to take care of her, and it can free me up, and I'm not stressed anymore. Thank you.
I'm doing that, which is good. And her lifestyle is changing. So
Mhm.
I'm never assume is another 4 agreements. So I'm thinking possibility that there are doing things in stages for me to be able to adapt, and probably for Ray too.
Right.
And we'll see. Spring will be the best time, because we can take her outside and set her in the yard. But like right now, it's cold, and she's dang, but all her medical is fine. I did take proactive. I did have the state come out again and reassess her, and they're
Okay,
gonna give us
good.
different avenues, because we haven't had a vacation,
No.
and they're looking into daycare for her. And then also for somebody it's called respite care, where
Oh,
someone will come to your home for a week or however how long, so that you can get a reprieve and go someplace.
good.
So we'll see. She says it takes about a week to see what she can come in. She gave me one thing, and I went in and signed up for him, but I haven't heard anything. And she says a lot of it has to do where you live, because everybody looks at the zip codes where they have to travel to take care of.
Oh, I see. I see.
And we're in North Spokane, so we're quite out of the Spokane area.
Well, you just keep putting that gratitude out there. Thank you for bringing somebody who's going to be able to take care of this for us.
Yes.
You know, that we're going to be able to go on a vacation and somebody's going to be there for her. You know, it's difficult because we've been so programmed to panic and to think that we have to be the ones to take care of everybody. No.
Well, this is another interesting scenario to me is I worked in like long-term care and lifetime planning and things. And other cultures believe that that's their lifestyle. But we as Americans never believed that. We really didn't. We were always, you earn your living, you help your parents, but most parents live alone and then they died in their homes. Well, now society's changed.
Right.
And lifestyles have changed. So it's a whole different scenario and I look back and I see it and I see my grandparents all died at home and they were all but it's almost like they expect you to do it now because we gave our children too much and they expect us to do it.
And again, right there's the expectation. So it's not for you to pick up that expectation. You don't have to pick up that expectation. That's their perception of something. You know, if you want to take care of them and you choose to do that, then you best be prepared for the consequences of that choice. You know, and you know, you think, okay, I'm doing a good thing here. I'm doing a good thing here. 30 years later, oh my gosh.
I can see it all right now.
I'm still, you know, yes, it's a responsibility. And if you choose to take it, you've chosen to take it. Now,
can I unchoose?
well, yes, you can. And that's where you need to start. That's where you need to start doing the proactive stuff that you've been doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ray was really surprised. We talked about it that night. The next morning I had the appointment.
Good. Well, you know, that's another one of these things as far as change is concerned. I find that people, myself included, you will only really change when it becomes so painful and so unbearable that you just have to make the change. That's when it comes about. And then when it happens, it's like, oh, I'm so glad I did that. Why didn't I do that sooner? Well,
yes.
Yeah, why didn't
and everybody can tell you, but it's you that has to make that
you.
choice.
You have to reach, you have to be the one. You know, so yes, you can unchoose. That's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
Now, if you allow the guilt, if you buy a ticket on the guilt train, be prepared for a long journey.
Yeah. But you can always get off at the stops and see that's exactly what you're saying.
Absolutely, you can. You can absolutely, because again, you're the one, it's your journey.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm complete.
That's good. So with that, my friends, we want to thank you for joining us again on another Rev Talk. And we want to remind you to be gentle with yourself and to be kind to yourself. And to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful. You are cherished. And you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Until
wait.
next time.
Wait, the one thing I wanted to say, it sounded like it was all about me, and, taking care of my mother-in-law, but that goes for your children too, and your
Sure.
grandchildren. So those that are listening, don't forget, it's not just about me. Think about those circumstances where all of a sudden you're taking care of all your grandkids instead of what you wanted to do. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely. This
sorry.
is why we do this. Nope, it's all good. Without you guys, Song of the Universe would be incomplete. So until next time, my friends, be well.
Be well.